This is your host Parthesh Shah, co-founder of Fintech, and you are listening to Night Snippets. Here is all what you need to know before going into trade for 9 September 2020. In the international market, US Treasury yields fell Tuesday as US equities extended their sharp sell-off of last week, bolstering demand for haven assets. The US technology stock index Nasdaq has continued to fall from its lifetime high of 12,056 and is now trading at 10,847, which is approx 10% drop in the last 3 trading sessions from peak. With risk-off mode, investors pulling out money from the hot tech stocks, they are shifting to safe havens like Treasury, and Treasury rush was seen yesterday as well. The US 10 and 30-year benchmark yields were down 3 basis points each at 0.69 percentage points and 1.43 percentage points respectively. ECB is expected to meet tomorrow on Thursday, and there is no significant policy changes expected in the ECB meeting. But investors will watch out for inflation forecasts and willingness for bond purchases. In the crude oil market, crude oil prices plunged on Tuesday morning with the Brent benchmark sliding to $40 a barrel as the market looks increasingly concerned that oil demand recovery is faltering. The key catalyst for drop in crude oil prices is Saudi Aramco's reduction in official selling price, and here are the key reasons. Number 1, rising COVID-19 cases around the world continue to raise concerns about the short-term demand outlook. Number 2, end of US summer driving season. Number 3, lower Chinese imports. Number 4, stronger dollar. In 5 trading sessions, Brent has fallen from $46 per barrel to $39.55 per barrel. Knight Research's short positions at $44 per barrel are still intact, and we are looking for final signs, if there are any, before we wind up our short positions and book profits for our clients. In the currency market, US dollar is gaining some ground now and is trading at 93.49. Next resistance for dollar is at 93.99 and support at 93.03. Dollar is awaiting Thursday's ECB meeting as recent dollar weakness is posing a challenge for euro, and ECB intervention is not ruled out over 120 euro levels, which is currently trading at 1.17. US inflation is due on Friday, which can also drive dollar higher if the inflation data is promising. USD CNY or Chinese yuan trading at 685 due to stronger dollar. In USD INR, 72.90 stands as a strong support and 72.60 as a strong resistance. Yesterday, USD INR traded between 73.39 and 73.81 and closed at 73.79. We expect rupee to touch 74 levels today. In the domestic market, on Monday, Minister of External Affairs S. Jaishankar reportedly said the current border situation between India-China was very serious. The sentiment in the bond market is going to remain bearish until there is clarity of some sort on the second half borrowing. The hope is that there is significant pickup in the divestment because there is no capacity to absorb additional borrowing in the market. Special OMOs are scheduled for tomorrow, which will limit the rise in the bond yields today, but the sentiment is surely bearish. Let's do the quick analysis of 8 September 2020 SDL auctions. Karnataka SDL seemed most stable state with lowest 10-year SDL cutoff at 656. Rest all SDLs were at 660 to 670 range. Maharashtra, as Knight Research anticipated correctly yesterday, borrowed 2,000 crore including 1,000 crore in green shoes for 11 years at 6.67 percentage points. What inferences do we make from this 8 September 2020 SDL auctions? Market participants are demanding higher yields as borrowing calendar is approaching, and the news of increased borrowing hit the market badly. OMO impact is over and yields are inching up again. We at Knight Research anticipate 7% SDL cutoffs in few months as state borrowings will need to increase and centers increase borrowings, if at all any, will have crowding out effect. We also anticipate SDL versus G-Sec spreads to rise and increase to 70 basis points or more very soon. A golden advice: hold on to your SDL purchases for few months and you shall get 30 to 50 basis points extra from today's 660 SDL levels.